tell you about Lost Creek. I'm gonna tell you about Lost Creek. You might hear the echoes of howling from a couple hundred acres in the heart of Tennessee. But if you listen, yeah, you'll hear the sound of this country singing loud, and it goes, Lord, 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 it's got the soul, soul, soul. And it goes, Lord, 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 it's got the soul, soul, soul. You know, Lost Creek.
Hey guys, just want to welcome you guys out to the Lost Creek podcast. It's something new for me and Chad, and this is Chad Young. He's going to be my co-host, and he also helps me run the Lost Creek auction site. And he also goes by Edmund Young. And
there's a reason for that now, Ty. I didn't get into this Facebook thing until recently locally. I've been selling stuff across America, but not in Cleveland County. So I just did the Edmund, right, so nobody really pick up on who I was.
I'm amazed at how many people from Ranburne, Alabama do not know that is you.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Yeah.
So because, I'm kind of a private person in a lot of regards, so I'm kind of getting out there a little bit with the Lost Creek thing, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm excited. The site has been, it's been amazing.
Yeah, do you remember that day we talked about it at the pool?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it all started. And
it was Labor Day, wasn't it?
It was Labor Day, and we were sitting around my dad, Keith Runnels' pool, and we were sitting there thinking, and this is actually the statement I said to you was, what is something that is low risk and high reward?
Instead of a lawnmower breaking down?
Yeah, instead of a lawnmower, I ran a
belt coming off your daddy's lawnmower?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome, Keith.
Yes. Yeah. he's went through some lawnmowers with me. But I ran a lawn care business, and I was tired of chasing $30, $40, $50 yards, and me and Chad were just sitting around, and really we were just joking and just talking about things, and then it turned really serious. We said, man, I think we can make some money doing this. And then we had a break at school. I think we had our fall break, and me and you had talked about it. And
yeah, I knew a guy in Gadsden
right,
that runs a site similar to this, and it was just where he kind of did what you're trying to do, is get some people stuff that they are willing to sell, make a little money, kind of clean their closet or clean their yard out. But we've known each other a long time. I remember when your mom and daddy brought y'all over to tour the school. You was probably in the second grade or something like that?
I was in the fourth.
In the fourth grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a second grader.
Yes.
But we was glad. Ended up, your sister's, of course, married to my son. So
yes.
That's where the Lord works in mysterious ways. That was a blessing for us. So.
It definitely was. And Chad was my, I should say, Coach Chad. He was my head football coach in high school. So he knows a lot about me.
The good, bad and the good.
The good and the bad.
But unfortunately, my bad, my good too. So it
I
works
don't know
both
about
ways.
that. But the Lord brought our families together. And how many years have we been on vacation together?
I think we're going on like 13 or 14 in a row now.
And we have a pretty big entourage.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like last year was the first year that we wasn't all together.
Yeah, y'all got young kids, and baseball's kind of cutting into that some. But
yes, the summer baseball has cut into it, and
we still have the holidays, Labor Day, the New Year's Eve, Christmas, and stuff that we're together. Your mom and dad was over here the other night. So
yeah, I mean, I'm over here, 2 or 3 times in the week anyway.
Yeah.
Wendy runs me off because, we're always getting into something.
I got to get in bed by 8.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this podcast like in the middle of the day, because I'm already getting a little tired.
I am too, and we forgot we're getting ready for the winter storm.
That's right.
It's supposed to.
Ain't coming.
It could come, it could not. We don't know. School's been delayed for 3 hours.
We should have posted some toilet paper and bread and milk on the site. I wonder what we could have got for a gallon.
Oh, it would have been. you know,
Probably an all-time bestseller.
it would have been. You know, my daddy, I woke up this morning. It's funny you said that. I woke up this morning and I had a text from my daddy that said, will you throw this on the auction site? And it was a picture of some milk and bread. You know,
That's a good idea.
but
Talk up to them about how they can join the membership of Lost Creek Auctions.
yeah, so what we're trying to do, one of the reasons we're doing this podcast is we want to grow our site. We're sitting right under 2,000 members. We're about at 1,600 members right now, and our goal for July is to be at 5,000 members. And there's going to be a link at the bottom of the page that you can go and join, and that's our Facebook link. And all you got to do is go click on it, and it'll say join. I think it asks you a couple of questions. Just you have to click that you're going to abide by the rules, and there's only one rule: be kind and courteous to people.
Right.
You know,
do what you say you're going to do.
Yes, and that's what we will go into it as the podcast goes on about.
We really need to hit the Bowden area.
Yes.
If y'all got some Bowden people
Yes.
that you could share it with, and the Heflin area.
Yes, Heflin
Somewhere
people,
that's really
Bowden
hard,
people.
yeah.
We need to grow that area. We can see Facebook allows us to go into our demographics and look at it and see where we have people at. And I think that we are missing a lot of people in the Bowden area, and we have a lot of Bowden folks
We do.
that
There's a bunch.
that
but we can do a lot
participate.
more.
You know, so
And the reason too is because they got to come pick their stuff up that they buy. So we're
Yes.
trying to. Right now, our only pickup spot's Ranburne.
Yes.
And that may change in the future.
yes, and that's and that's what we'll do with this podcast. If it continues, we will put out little updates like, hey, some changes might be coming, and you know, really, man, this thing. I mean, you were talking about it before we started. It started in October. You know, October
About 4 months.
23rd. Yeah. So we've been going for about 4 months now, and the Lord's been really good, and it's really blown
fun,
up.
too.
It's
I mean,
it's a lot of fun.
You get to meet some people. I mean, I've reconnected with some ball players.
Yeah.
Like Jonas Colson.
Yeah.
Now, because like I said, I haven't been on Facebook, but now that I'm on Facebook locally, you know, I got to talk to Jonas the other night on Facebook. It's just super cool to interact with some
And
people.
I've met some great people. I think about Brother Gary Stewart.
Yeah.
He's been one of our best our best
Mr.
buyers.
Stewart,
He's
Dale South.
Dale South. Those two guys. Those are some interesting
Yeah,
men.
Good people.
Great people. Good stories.
Yeah.
You know, Gary probably don't like coming over to my house because every time he comes, he buys something else.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And what about? We're going to give away what, $25 coupon? For
Yeah,
somebody?
we're going to give a $25 credit for anyone that comments on this video link. You know, so
select it from the comments.
yes, we're going to select it from the comments. So you just go in, and we're going to post this on pretty much every social media site that we can: YouTube, TikTok. Things like that. Also be looking out for our new TikTok. We're also going to have a giveaway for that. We'll work on that, and that'll come from Facebook. You'll get your information on Facebook. We'll have something about going and liking and
And for people that don't know how to do, like people like me that might be a little bit challenged on, okay, where do I comment? If they'll message you, you'll help them.
yeah. If you message me
Time,
or
he'll help you
me
make-
or
do
Chad,
a
but
comment. Mainly time.
yeah, hit me up and I'll get you to the right
So
spot.
share the site because we're trying to grow it to 5,000.
Yeah.
We really don't care where, but it needs to be people that can come pick stuff up in the Ranburne area.
Yes, and that's what I've got to go in and change some of the wording and the little statement that you get when you join the site. Somebody brought it to my attention last night, which I appreciate because I didn't know. I didn't put in the little statement that I'm in Ranburne, Alabama.
Yeah.
So this lady had bought something and she lives a little far out, you know, and we always try, if we can make something right, we will. That's one of the things we're going to try to pride ourselves on. And, you know, so me and her have been talking about meeting up, and we don't really want to do that, but if it comes to that, we will try to help you get your stuff.
Right now, people are picking it up either at my house, here at my barn, which is where we're at,
Right.
or at Ty. And we only live about a mile apart.
Yeah,
Probably not
if
even
that.
a mile.
I mean, if that.
By the way the crow flies, it's
Yes.
half a mile.
Yeah,
probably.
it's not.
So it's not far, but it is on a different road. He's on, what's that, 20?
Georgia Avenue.
Georgia Avenue. What's
Yeah.
the number on that road? You don't know your address?
I don't.
I'm
I'm on Mary Kay Lane,
that's right.
but the road I think is 62.
Okay, I'm on 28, which is the road that goes by the recreation
I have to
field.
check that.
everybody knows where the Dollar General, it comes out to Dollar General.
Yeah.
The road that I live
Yeah.
on does.
And you could probably
yours does, so you're on the loop. We're just on a loop.
Yeah.
You're on one side of the Dollar General loop, and I'm on
you're on the
side.
other. And if you probably stop and ask any random person,
They know.
They'll say, "Oh, Ty lives over here and Chad lives over here." You can
So it's
find
not
it.
far.
No.
And we'll work with you, you know, if you having trouble picking stuff up. But explain a little bit I think we need to explain about kind of how the process works. Other than just bidding, you got to be a member to bid.
Right.
And most of our stuff starts at $1.
Most of it is, and usually if you see one of us starting the bid at $5, $10, $20, that's usually because the seller has said, "Hey, we have a reserve."
Right.
And we're just trying to bump it up.
Can't give it away.
Right. We're trying to bump it up so we can go ahead and get to that. On that, I did have some questions
Like
about that.
That boat you got on.
Yes, the boat. That's going pretty good right now. Got 2 or 3 bids on there. That's one of our. It's probably the highest bidding
Highest thing you got
thing we
going
had.
so
we had
far.
our what I want to say our famous wooden Indian.
Right.
That
Wouldn't any, and Bo Bailey bought the Coke sign for I think
Yes.
it went, but no, it was Etheridge.
Yes.
Bo bought something else.
Yes, and Bo has been great too. He's been buying all of our case knives.
Yeah, Bo came over and bought some stuff in here.
We had a really nice. It was a really nice pool light. The Bud Light thing. It was really nice. Josh Sparks just picked that up. He was blown away because he when I had it sitting out on my tailgate for him to pick up,
Right.
he comes by and he said, "Man, I had no clue it looked this nice." He was really happy with it.
The pool light.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
it is
yeah,
cool.
it was really cool.
Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect work.
yes.
But Bo used to be the Booster Club president back when I was doing my other job. Remember?
Really?
Did you know
Yeah, he
that?
was. I forgot about
sure
that.
Was. Me and Bo have known each other a long time. So if you're just bidding, obviously we set the bids. Usually it's about 2 days out when something starts and when
Yes.
it's over. And then when it goes out at a certain time, we can actually timestamp when people bid.
Yes.
So, and we may have to do that sometimes. So people come in right at the second,
Yes,
last
and
second, and that's okay.
Yes.
Just a little extra work on us to figure out who won.
It is, and some people. This is what I found pretty funny is, I mean, several people I've ran into in town say, "Man, I've been setting my alarm.
Setting an alert
I'm setting my alarm
so
so I
they
can
can
bid right at the last minute."
And that's okay.
It is.
You
It is great.
Especially if you bumping it up there a little bit.
But it may take us a little time, just the way Facebook
check.
is. We have to get on our desktop
Right.
and go back and check that
Can't
timestamp.
do it on your phone anymore.
Right. And look, we want this to benefit you guys, the sellers, okay? And
The buyers.
yes.
Yeah, we want the buyers to
yes.
get a good deal.
Yes,
sometimes.
buyers get a good deal. Sellers make some money. I mean, I don't know how many people, and I'll tell you, this is another person I need to mention is Pam Cox.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
good on some stuff.
She's selling some stuff right now.
Tell them about how to sell.
And that's what I'm getting to. She has cleaned out her garage. All of her kids are moved out, just her and her husband, and she has brought me some great stuff, and she's made some good money off of it. So if you want to sell something, all you got to do is message me or Chad, and so how that works is you either come drop it off at with us, we'll take pictures and we'll post it. You give us an emoji that you want. And how we split it, we split everything 50-50. Okay, so you get half and we get half. If it doesn't bring $10 or more, so if it's $9 or less, we keep all of it on that. And what I've learned from that is people just don't post, won't send us stuff that's not worth $10. Because I haven't in the last month, I really hadn't kept anything from that.
But that's also to keep people from just unloading all their junk in one of our yards that won't sell, and then we got to throw it away.
Yes.
But who knows? You may think something's only going to bring $5 and you get 15.
And I have been blown away. And we were sitting here talking before, just laughing about like some of the stuff we put on there. Didn't think it was worth anything, but we don't know until we put it on there.
And it's fun to watch your stuff sell.
Oh, it's
so
real
if
fun.
you like the thrill, if somebody likes the thrill of watching their items sell, we're all for that. But just they need to know that we may not get it posted that same day. It may take a while, especially if you bring a big tub of stuff. It may take a month before you get everything cleared out, right?
Right. I mean, that's what I've had. Some people, but most people have been great. Like they'll say, "Man, I gave you that 2 weeks ago. I hadn't seen it." I'm like, "I know, but I'm behind." I'm a teacher and a coach, So I don't post or do anything during school time. That's where Chad has come in and helped me. And so, you know, we do the best we can. We get to it as soon as we can. I'm just now getting really caught up on things. You know, it's been a lot of fun. And like I said, not many people have complained or anything like that, but they're just kind of like, hey, don't forget about it.
So far, we've had a good mix of some smaller priced items and some bigger items.
Yes.
If somebody out there's got something, you know, that they want to sell that's $1,000, we'll throw it up there.
Yes.
See what happens, and we'll help you with the reserve and the percentages. And
Yes,
stuff
we
like
will. That's something, I'm glad you brought that up, because we will help you on the percentage. If we think you have a really nice item like the boat that's on there right now, or, you know, these knives that you see, the case knives and everything, I always try to work with the seller to say, what do you need from that? You know, what are you looking to get out of it? Things like that.
But there's no reason for people to wait till the 46-yard sale to get rid of their stuff.
That's what we always usually do.
But
It was just wait.
So now, instead of it piling up, just bring it to us.
Yep.
And we'll sell it for you.
We have the digital 46-yard sale going on,
Right.
you know, right now.
Yeah, and we're reaching a pretty wide
Right.
range of people. I mean, looking at some of our posts, just within a few minutes, we'll have 400 or 500 people that have seen it.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so that's the big key. Is if you're doing it at a yard sale, you might only have 20 people come by in 4 or 5 hours.
Yep.
With this, you've got 500 people seeing it in a really quick fashion, and that's, you know, I kind of got started doing this with like sign and cans and thermometers across America. I mean, I've shipped signs. I've shipped some stuff to Australia.
Yes.
You know, and some stuff to Canada, because you're getting so many people viewing what's going
Right,
on.
and that's what we're trying to not do the shipping right now. You know,
Had to interrupt the podcast to close the.
we had to put the
fire
fire
door.
out,
Yeah.
which it feels really good in here, by the way. But what was I saying?
Just we're trying not to have to ship.
Oh, we're trying not to ship. We're trying to be all local.
And we can. I mean, we may do some items later, because I've got my place set up where I can print out labels and pack stuff, but it's another expense to the buyer. you
Right,
know, when
and that's
they-
what we're trying to give you the
trying-
best,
yeah.
and to cut out that, and I think that's where we've done well. Is there's some items on there that people are willing to bid a little bit more on because they don't have to pay shipping, or they don't have to go to Carrollton, or they don't.
And one thing, when they're making their comment for the $25 coupon, why don't they comment what they'd like to see?
Yeah,
Comment,
that'd be
hey, I'd
great.
like to see some more
let us know.
cans, or I want to see some more purses, and we'll try to hunt those up. And then somebody might say, well, they're looking for purses. I got a bunch of purses we'll
Right.
throw on there.
Yeah,
You know, if they're looking for knives,
and I've got about 20 purses I've got to
sometimes
throw on
we
there.
have to say Sharpies instead of KNIVS,
Yes.
because we might get kicked off.
Right.
But so yeah, if there's something somebody likes, we probably got it,
Yeah.
or we can at least get our hands on it.
Yeah. Now let's talk about this, because a lot of people have asked me about this. Is we were doing some waffles. Okay,
Right.
so if you've been a member of our site, you know what a waffle is.
A
Okay.
waffle with syrup and butter.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Waffle House.
Yes.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay.
The raffle. Okay,
Oh,
it's a
oh,
raffle.
okay.
Yes. So, funny story, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. We were doing really well with the raffles, and or the waffles. We'll call them waffles, because I don't know what YouTube's what they got to say about it, but we'll see. But you know, we're doing really well with them, and I ran a couple right before Christmas. Well,
What happened?
I get a call from a very special lady, and that lady is someone that we refer to as Sister Angie.
Yeah.
Sister Angie. Now, Sister Angie, okay, and we're going to throw up a picture of her, so you'll know that this is my mama, okay, Angie Ronalds, and we call her Sister Angie. Actually, Daniel Chambers.
Yeah. Lieutenant
is
Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Commodore Dan. He's got a bunch of names.
He's got a
too.
lot of names. He's got a lot, and those are the nice ones that we can say on here.
Yeah.
But he always called my mama Sister Angie. My dad's a pastor, if you didn't know, and my mama is the picture perfect preacher's wife. You know, just she's a saint. She's amazing, and she called me after running a couple of those raffles and was like, "Hey, I just don't like it. I don't like
She's not a fan of the waffle.
She's not a fan of the
She's
waffles.
more of a pancake person.
She's more of a pancake. You know,
I can see that. I
know.
can see her being a pancake.
she's more of a pancake.
Bacon.
More straightforward. Yeah,
No, I
very
don't know about bacon. Probably just straight pancake.
pancakes. You know,
Eagle
and
brand syrup or
she's gonna have Miss Butterworth.
Miss
You know,
Butterworth.
she's gonna have
Yeah,
very
I can see that, yeah.
traditional.
that's right.
Pancakes.
Her
Maybe
and,
some
her and
eggs.
Sister Wendy are kind of traditional.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. So she calls, and you know what's the Bible say about honoring your
About
parents?
waffles?
About-
I don't think they're in.
About honoring your parents.
Oh yeah, honoring your parents. It says you better.
Yeah. So
It's one of the commandments.
that's one of the things I chose to do. So we haven't ran those. That doesn't mean that they're done. Okay.
Correct.
I'm
We
gonna
just
say
got
that.
to make sure that
We're just
everything's
making
kosher.
sure through Sister Angie's
Request.
requests. We're just making sure that we're okay legally
Right.
on things.
Right.
Before
And we know
bring the
there's actually sites that's all they do.
yeah. Yeah.
Is they do raffles.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a member of about 8 or 10.
I am too.
That
I
are,
mean,
they do 9.
I think we're running one on somebody's page this week.
Yeah.
You know, or by the end
So,
of the
but
week.
we
So,
want to make sure that we're doing it right.
yes, well, that's what, so those of you that loved them, because there was several people that loved them, and I enjoyed doing them. They were a lot of fun, especially the one, the gun giveaway that we had.
The pew pew.
Pew pew
Yeah.
that we had. A couple of my buddies.
And it was a good
actually-
deal too.
It was a great
good deal.
It was a great deal. We gave away a case knife and
a case Sharpie.
a case Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Yeah, I'm still learning all these rules, and 2 pew pews.
Right.
And we had a lot of fun with that.
Right.
You know.
And you know, when people pay me or you, basically they can pay with Venmo,
Yes.
they can pay with PayPal.
Yes.
I'll take cash. You'll take cash.
Cash.
That's my 3: PayPal, Venmo, cash. Now you actually have something. You have cash.
I have Cash App,
Yeah.
and we'll list all those on there in the video. If you want to just send us money, you know, we'll take it. You know, so
Donations accepted.
donations are accepted. But no, we'll throw all that up there. You know,
We want to make it easy for everybody, but we also can't sell an item and then not get paid because some other people bid on that item and they wanted to have it.
right.
So when you click that button that you're bidding on something, you need to honor that.
Yes, and that's something that I'm glad you brought that up too, because we've had it a couple times, and you know, we're going to add this to one of the rules. But if you bid something, keep it on there. You know,
But if it's a mistake, like you meant
Right.
to put 20 and you put 200,
Yes.
I mean that's going to be obvious.
yes, and just
we'll-
let us know. Like,
fix it.
Yeah, you can fix it. It's going to let you edit it, but
It'd be better if we fix it.
if you just told me, I can delete it, and then you can go back in.
Right.
But let's try to honor whatever you bid on there. Like, for instance, I had one very, very early in here. A person bid really high on the item, and
nobody
everybody
else
stopped
bid.
bidding.
Right.
And then about 2 days, a day before it ended, they changed their price.
It's growing
you know.
pains.
It
It's
is.
growing
It
pains.
is.
And there's going to be some glitches
Yeah.
as we keep going. And we knew that. You know, we talked about that. We talked about we wanted our site, or your site, it's really
Yes.
your site. We wanted your site to be original and flexible and something that nobody's done before, especially in our area.
Right, right.
Because we want it to be fun. We want people to pick up the Lost Creek and hit that button with that Lost Creek emblem on there and know that they're going to see some good and have some
Yes,
fun.
yes.
You know, the stress of the day, it doesn't need to be stressful. It needs to be
No.
fun.
No.
And if we can fix something, if you make a mistake, then we want to fix it because we
Yes.
don't want this to be there's not going to be arguing. There's not going to be,
No.
I mean,
No.
if you want to say something funny on there about getting outbid by somebody, we've had that a couple
Yes,
times, you know.
yes.
I sold something the other day on another site, and the guy's his emoji or his profile was Chuck Norris, and Chuck Norris kept outbidding this
Yes.
other guy, and he finally commented to me, he said, "I'm done. Chuck Norris is whooping my butt."
Yeah.
So you know,
I remember you
that's
showing
that's,
me that.
that's fun. Yeah.
It is, and that's what, like, man, we want it to be just a great atmosphere when you log on, when you come in. And I've had so many people, and I'm sure you have too, The people that tell me, man, I can't wait to get home
And see what
and
you
just
got on
scroll, you know, and we've learned that.
We want them to make money too.
Yes,
There's
we
a bunch of
want-
ways for you to have fun. You can have fun selling your stuff.
Yes.
You can have fun buying other people's stuff.
Right.
You can have a fun just watching and saying, look, I can't believe that thing's bringing $10.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, that.
So there's nothing wrong
and
with that.
And let's go to that. There's things, and I think we mentioned it earlier in the podcast, but there's things that I'm like, there's no way this is going to sell.
And that's another thing. We're going to try to. I've been doing this a while with cans and thermometers and signs. Like most people just see this as an old can, but look up the value of this old can. I mean, because you can
Yes.
you can actually look this up now. But these are not just regular cans. They're worth, not great money, but,
Yeah, but they're
when
worth
somebody
some
say,
money.
"Well, I wouldn't give $5 for that." Well, we understand you wouldn't.
Yeah.
But somebody else
will.
might give $55
Right.
for it. And that's the way I am. I'll see some of the stuff on there that the ladies like, and I'm like, I can't believe people are bidding on it. And I'm sure they see stuff that some of the manly things on
Right.
there that people are bidding on. But that's the fun of it too.
Yeah, I mean, that,
We got toys on there for kids.
Yep.
We got grown-up stuff. We got it's a pretty wide selection.
and we got, I'm going to tell you, we got some good toys coming because I've made my kids clean out their playroom.
Yeah.
And I've told them this is going to be your vacation money.
Right.
Whatever you sell is going to be your vacation money. So I've tried to give them an incentive of getting rid of some of their junk. So we're doing that right now.
And people like Brock Young's helping us do this podcast.
Yeah, Brock has been amazing, helping us set this
bidding
up.
on stuff.
Yep.
And helping us with this podcast.
Yeah, and he actually won the one of the pew
pew
pews
pews,
that we
that's
gave
right,
away.
that's right.
That joker, he might. Speaking on Brock, and those of you that know Brock, he is one of the luckiest individuals I've ever seen. He's the guy.
Him and
that,
Sam both got that gene.
Yes, they're the guys that
He
like.
skips several generations.
Yes, they're the guys that like pick up a basketball and throw it all the way down the court
It
and hit
bounces
it.
at half
Yeah,
court, or
and
bounces at the free throw line,
goes in.
Yeah.
They're that type of guy. But I had one of my other buddies spent a lot of money on those waffle tickets.
Right.
Okay.
And
I really thought he was going to win a lot of them. And Brock comes in and buys 2. I had 2 left that I need to sell. And he says, "Hey man, I'll take them." So he had $20 invested.
That's the fun.
Yes,
That's the fun of it.
$20 invested, and he wins it. Over his sister-in-law, which I thought was pretty funny. She did not, because she spent a lot more money than he did. But
So we're trying to go further with this. Has Ty McIntyre or Kyle McIntyre, they bought anything since this thing started?
I don't think they
How about a
have.
bid?
I don't even know if they're members.
They're not even members.
I don't even think they're members.
Are they
And
our friends? Or they
Some would
just
say some of our best friends.
They actually watch football with us, even though I don't value their opinion because of Georgia.
And we don't
Georgia football,
value
Georgia
yours,
Bulldogs. I
you know?
understand that.
You know?
But then when we both have that, we have that understanding.
Right.
But if they want to be on the board of directors for Lost Creek Auctions,
Which
we
they were.
need a formal apology
Yes.
in writing on McIntyre Enterprises letterhead, and we need to have that in our hand in a timely manner.
It needs to be within the next week.
Okay.
I think we
7
said
days.
Yeah, 7 days. They need to have it.
Because if we can get the McIntyres to start bidding, and buying and selling some stuff, then that's going to branch us out further into the Bowden area, which is that was
Exactly.
our goal.
Exactly.
But we got to get those two, and those two, they're a little shaky sometimes.
They can be.
with me.
Yeah.
They'll start commenting something about Georgia football, and this ain't a football site. This
No.
is to buy and sell stuff. We
No.
don't care.
We gotta put away
what
our
Gunner,
differences.
what's his name's driving his truck. I don't care what kind of truck he's driving. We're trying to sell stuff, and see that starts getting me going because they think Kirby Smart is. They think he's all that in a bag of chips. Kirby Smart just has good players, and
Right.
he cheats. Ty.
Right.
He cheats.
Yes, exactly.
You know that. They know that. But
you
we
know-
just want them to join the side. If they'll join the side, I'll leave them alone about football.
I doubt that. I doubt that you're going to leave
That's
them alone.
true, but I need them to
But
join the side.
They've got to join.
We need them.
So you've heard it here. You've got 7 days, McIntyre boys.
It's a challenge.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't
7
believe
days.
they can do it.
I don't think they can do it.
I don't believe they'll do it.
I don't know. If we can get them off the interstate. They run the interstate.
All they want to do is cut people's trees down.
That's it. It's like they're making money.
It's like they're trying to make money.
You know.
But if they make money, we don't care.
Yeah.
We just want some of it on our side.
Yep.
and we'd like to post something that Ty, especially, I'd love to have something of Ty's that we could post and
Can you
sell.
imagine if they tap into Philip?
No telling what
Oh
we could
my
get.
God! You know,
Now, see,
Philip's got
Philip's
some
straight
stuff.
as they come.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them,
don't
but
know.
Philip is straight as they come.
He
Me
is.
and Philip's been straight for a long time.
And
But-
me and Philip get along well too. But I'd love
And
to.
we
get some
better
of
tell
this stuff.
people we joking.
Yeah, we're joking. These are some of our best friends. You know, if you don't know that. So, but we do expect that letter
Yeah.
within 7 days.
That's really serious.
That's for
It'll
real.
make me feel better.
Yeah. So
How about some of these people that we know have already helped us with some stuff? Have we shouted out to them yet?
well, I think we've mentioned a
Most
few
of
of them, but I'm gonna mention them again because man, without y'all, we would not be doing so well.
Like your Uncle Kelly.
Kelly Runnels, my uncle, he's been great. I mean, if you see a case knife, it's probably from him. He's been great. Clayton
Clayton's
Young,
put some on there,
as my
yeah.
brother-in-law, his son.
Shane put some oil cans on
Yeah,
there.
Shane Biven has
They did
done,
well. People like oil cans.
They did great. They did really great on there.
As you can see, I got a bunch of oil cans. laying
Yes,
around.
and Shane just sold some parts that he needed to get rid of off of old Chevy.
Right.
Threw them
I
on
saw
there,
that.
sold for $40.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Some trim.
So,
Somebody probably needed that to restore a vehicle. or
yep.
something.
And guess what? Off of that one sale, I had 3 people message me about, hey, do you have any more stuff?
Chevrolet stuff.
I sent them to Shane. I
Right.
sent them to Shane, and Shane said, hey, man, I've sold 2 other things.
Right.
You know, and that's what we
And
want.
they got what they needed.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Like we said, if you got something you need, we may can find it.
Yeah.
You know.
Let us know. Shoot us a text. Shoot us a message.
I say Carol White, Dale South, Jim Smith, Sean Bishop.
And Joanna Gimby, she's been one of my best customers. I mean,
Seen-
if you go look on our site, I guarantee she's done bid on 5 things. You know, so Joanna, I appreciate you. I get to teach her kids. My wife teaches her kids at Ranburne. She's been great. And Sean Bishop, he's always on there. He's cutting up with people in the comments. He's been great for the site. Jim Smith, some of you might know him. He used to be a mayor of Ranburne, and
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus. He's been great. You know, he drives the
Church
bus.
member? Yeah,
Church.
we go to
Yeah,
church
y'all go to
together.
church. I
We go to
forgot.
church
Y'all go.
together.
You know Jim well. Then we mentioned Dale, and then Carol. That's my aunt, my wife's aunt.
Your wife, is she part of this?
Oh yeah, she's a big part.
Okay, I thought
she's
so.
a big part.
I
She's
thought
one.
I thought we better say something
I
about
was
Hannah.
I was waiting to mention her last towards the end because she is my organization.
Okay, I can believe that.
Can you know, I've been known to be a little
I
unorganized.
understand.
I've been known to dream big
I understand.
and not have a great plan.
I understand.
And she has done a great job of taking a dream,
Honing you in.
honing it in, you know, cleaning things up.
Right.
You know, I'm the person that says, hey, Chad, bring all your stuff, just leave it outside.
Whatever.
Just
Yeah.
leave it outside, I'll get it.
Throw it in the pool.
Yeah, throw it out in the
You don't
pool.
want
We'll
her to
get
get
it.
wet.
Yeah, just throw it over
Or
the
the
fence.
neighbor's yard.
Yeah, just leave it
Somewhere
over
in
there.
the vicinity over here.
Miss Brenda,
on,
Miss Amy,
Mary
they don't
Kay
care.
Lane.
Yeah,
Yeah, just throw it over.
Jay Addison, my neighbor.
Pitch it,
you
pitch
know?
it when you go by. Don't even stop. Just throw
Yes,
it out your window.
and you know, my wife will be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Let's
What
have a
is all-
system.
What is all this
Let's
stuff?
have a system." So, Hannah doesn't like to be in the light at all,
Right.
but she is running a lot of the show. You know,
And
so
you know, and if this thing keeps growing, you know, we may expand to get some more help.
yes, and that's something that we're going to probably have to do. You know, and we have some big plans. Like I said,
But we're trying to take it slow.
Yeah, we are trying to take it slow,
take it
and a
slow.
lot of if we make big plans, it'll be closer to summer.
Right.
You know, it'll be when I have some time, which you know this from coaching, you don't really have a break.
You probably won't ever
you
have
know.
the time. We'll probably
No.
just have to figure out when's the best time to do it and do it.
And do
but again, that means we may have to have some help from
Yes.
somebody
And-
that wants a little part time, gig doing something.
Right, and let me say this too. This was really hard for me to just do it.
Yeah.
You know, it was a great idea, but I still had that in the back of my mind, like, what if this thing fails?
it is.
You know, but I just wanted to encourage any of you out there that's listening, and you got an idea, and you're wanting to do it, go for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
try
what's
it.
what's the worst thing?
Yeah, your lawnmower tears up.
You want more? And man, how have I tore them up?
Yeah. But in this case, me and you are the only ones. We really the only ones that can tear it up. So we
Yes.
don't want to do that.
No,
we want
we
everybody to be in the know of how everything goes, and that's what this podcast.
That's
is
what we're
for.
doing. We're just trying to try And we don't know how many more we'll do of these,
Right.
but we'll try. We're going to see how it goes.
But as we get more members, they're going to need to know the rules.
Yeah.
And we may have to do another podcast just to cut up a little bit and
Yeah.
talk about, how this thing works.
And we might have a surprise guest. Every
Might
once
have a
in while,
guest, might have a giveaway.
We're going to try to do giveaways every time we do
Don't
it.
forget
Yeah.
to do the giveaway thing. All they got to do is click that link,
Click
and
the
make
link,
a comment.
make a comment on the YouTube part. Just put in there, and like we said earlier, I think throw in there something that you would
might want to see.
that you want to see on the auction site. Anything like that.
And if you've got something that you want Ty to put up or me to put up, let us know.
Yeah, and I think Brock he's the one that's running this production, and he's going to put a link, probably a way to get in contact with us. We're not going to put our cell phone numbers on there,
Right.
but he can pull up our Facebook and show it on the screen somehow because he works that magic for us,
And we hadn't mentioned the intro song that me and you sang to put this.
Yeah, so I tell you what, also in the comments, tell us what you think
1 to
about
10.
Yeah, 1 to 10 on the intro song. It's an original.
Original.
Okay.
It's the first time we sang it, really, was
yes.
when we cut it in the studio.
Yeah, I'm on the banjo.
Yeah.
Chad's on the
I'm on the
vocals.
vocals.
Yes, so
We cut that. What's the name of that studio? I don't remember, but it was somewhere north of Carrollton.
yes.
We went
Yeah.
and cut that, and
So
we hope
it's,
you like it.
we
And
hope you
the actual logo for Lost Creek.
Yes.
Did you hand draw? You hand sketch that to start with?
I hand sketched
And we
that.
made a few adjustments.
I had to get a little help on the feather dress of the.
But it was good. It's
yeah,
detailed.
so
It's really good.
Very detailed, and but no, seriously, we really appreciate you guys. We couldn't do it without you. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast. We'll see how it goes.
Go on
you
there
know.
right now and bid on something.
Yeah, just go bid on
Or
something.
comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, say, hey, we enjoyed the podcast.
Yes, that'd be great.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.